Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Wraith here, back with another video. So a lot of you guys commented that you guys wanted to see videos on how to actually improve your mechanics, because I talk about mechanics so often. So basically in today's video I will be showing you guys a new edit course, or not really brand new, but code will be in the description down below or at the top of the screen, and I definitely recommend you guys looking and doing this edit course every single day to slowly start improving your editing, because editing is something that you pick up over time of practicing over and over. And I'm sure you guys know who this course is by, Raider464, one of the fastest editors in the world, if not the fastest. But yeah, basically I'm going to walk through the different steps. I'll just be showing a little kind of clips of it. I won't be going through the entire thing because it does take a while. But yeah, if you're looking forward to this video, make sure you slap a like button on it, comment what you want to see for a future video, hit that subscribe button, use creator code WraithFN in the item shop, and let's get into it. So here basically is the map, and what you're going to want to do is just grab one of these shotguns, and there's 4 different levels. Personally, I recommend doing every single level. Honestly, if you're just warming up and trying to get ready to play, then you might be able to get away with just level 1 or just level 2. Doesn't really matter, just try and do at least 1 or 2 just to kind of get warmed up. If you're actually trying to improve your editing, like you're grinding late at night and want to get better editing, well then I definitely recommend doing all 4. It'll take you around 45 minutes, 50 minutes, just take a break in between each one. And before you guys roast me too hard in the comments, this is literally like, this is me warming up because I've decided to show you guys exactly what I do to warm up my mechanics and improve my mechanics. Also, this is only my 4th time going through the course, so it is a little bit frustrating, and you guys will see once you, especially for Raider464's edit courses, where they're pretty complex and they have different formats basically every single one. It is a little bit hard to keep track of where to go, when to shoot, like what to do at each edit. So just basically go with it, and then slowly once you do the edit course more and more, you will feel more comfortable and you will know exactly what to do in each edit. Like as you can see right there, like sometimes when like the targets pop up, I just don't know when to shoot just because I haven't done it enough. But from doing this a couple times, I can definitely see that this is a really good edit course. And like I said, this one's level 1. Honestly, I don't find that much improvement between, or that much difference between them. Like I don't find level 4 that much difficult or more difficult from level 1. Like I honestly found level 4 a little bit easier just because I figured out the format a little bit quicker, and it was a little bit easier just to work on my edits. But it all kind of depends on your guys' style. Like I said, I would recommend doing all of them if I were you guys, or you can just do 1 or 2 and then the next day do the different 1 or 2. So that was level 1. Now we'll just quickly go to level 2. And a lot of them have like the same basic kind of edits you do, like the ramp rotate, the cone floor edit, resetting really quickly. And basically what you just want to practice is doing different edits if you can help it. So even if you mess up, it doesn't really matter, just try and be obviously as perfect as possible. If you mess up though, it's not a big deal. But like as you can see, even when I'm doing it right now, and it's a simple like wall edit, try doing different edits. Like try doing a archway edit, try doing a full right side edit. Like as you can see, I do an archway right there. Once you do this course a couple times and you start to feel more familiarized with it, there we go. Try doing it on the opposite side. So like you can see, I'm always going on the left side right now. That's just what I'm more comfortable with. I prefer doing the left side a little bit more, or even for this edit, I find the quickest way is just doing like kind of the corners like I'm doing right here. So the next time I'm going to go through it, I'm going to do maybe on the right side of editing and then not do the corners, just to basically, you don't want to stick with the same edit every single time, because if you do, when it comes to a game, yeah, sure, you're going to be good at that edit, but if you're on the right side and you're forced to make a right hand edit, or you're forced to do an archway edit, or like you need to know exactly what an archway is, whatever the case is, well then it's just good to be able to do it and be able to do it like pretty solid, right? Because if you can't do it solidly, well then you're not going to be able to do it in game really well. So now we're going to go to level 3. And a lot of you guys have this misconception that like if you just do an edit course like every single day, you're going to become as fast as editing as Bugha or Mongrel and Benchy Fishy or stuff like that, right? And in reality, yes, edit courses can really help what you're doing. Like they can really help you become a better editor, because you get the fundamentals down for each edit. You can do them in a row, like consistently, like all that stuff, right? But if you really want to become a better editor, there's still different things you have to do, right? Like you still have to be box fighting all the time, like close range box fighting, and get used to those quick edits and quick like under pressure edits, because this is just not pressured. Like it's not a pressure situation. Your ping and your FPS FPS is completely fine. Like, you need to box fight, you need to be in game, like working on your actual edits, like end game, like tarping and stuff like that, which will basically allow you to work on different edits. Because yes, like I said, edit courses are a really good way to help get the fundamentals and just get all of your edits smooth, crisp, like getting used to it, like making sure you can do all the triple edits, you can do like ramp rotates, you can do cone floor edits, all that kind of stuff, right? But it's, like I said, not a high pressured situation, and sometimes in game, like, it's just different, right? Like in an edit course, you're not going to practice your box fighting edits, right? So for example, in a box fight, if you lose a wall because a person took your ping, or took your wall because they had better ping, for example, well, you're not going to learn how in an edit course to edit out the side, or edit your cone and then edit out the side and jump out, right? Like, that's not going to help you by doing an edit course. So obviously, like I said, edit courses are really good, and I definitely recommend you guys do them, like, I don't know, around, I would say, twice a day. Like, if for this one, to really help improve, I would say just do level 1, 2, 3, and 4 sometime throughout the day. Like, when I got on, I would do level 1 and 2 just to warm up, and then after that I would do level 3 and 4 before I get off. So moving on to the 4th level, this is another really good one. This is probably my favorite out of all of them, just because it forces you to do different edits, as you'll see right now. But like I said, I'll show at the end of the video some things you can do in creative, because like I said in the last 2 minutes, editing is a really good skill to have, and it's very a big necessity, especially in close range fighting, 1v1s, like whatever the case is. Like, you have to be good at editing, you have to be able to edit extremely fast as well as extremely smooth and crisp, so you don't mess up. Because if you don't, well, then there's tons of times where you could die in a game just because you miss your edit or whatever the case is, right? So after this, I'll show you what you can be doing in 1v in creative as well, just to help improve your edits, like besides edit courses. But like I said, I would recommend doing this all the time, because this will help you with your fundamental editing, but it's not the only way to do it. So level 4, in my opinion, like I said, is by far my most favorite one, just because there's quite a bit different unique edits that you may not find yourself doing all the time in game, but it just does really help your all around editing. Because yeah, for example, like with my archway edit, you may not ever use an archway edit in game, but just being able to have the ability to do it, know exactly where the squares are, and just be able to do it like consistently will basically allow your overall editing speed and consistency to get better. Yes, you probably won't ever do it in a game, or if you do an archway edit in a game, it'll just be kind of like whatever, right? Like, you don't really need to do it. Like, it's just more consistent to do a four door edit or something like that. But if you can do it, then it's just really good, because it'll help promote your overall editing to become better and to become faster overall. Like I said, if you guys are running through these, I definitely recommend just doing different edits here or there, because you can see a top right here, archway edit. Just doing different ones will help you overall improve your entire editing. So then I decided to show you guys some creative gameplay, and this is literally again me when I just hopped on. So this is what I do to warm up, and you can do this whenever. Like, you can do this to warm up, you can do this basically to work on your editing. And I just try a couple of different things. Like, I do some triple edits. My favorite thing to do is like the mongrel tunnels. Like, I'm messing up a little bit right now, obviously, like I said, because I'm not warmed up, but just being able to practice anything, like being able to practice your tunnels, being able to practice your side jumps, your triple edits, your ramp edits, like just anything is just really important to be able to do. And the more you do it, like I said, same with an edit course, the more you do it, the more frequent it's going to become, and the easier it's going to become to do again in an actual game. So when you hop into creative, like I said, there's just some main things I'd work on is the Booga Classic, where you rotate the ramp and then rotate the wall like I did right there, but try not to mess up. Work on your tunnels, work on your triple edits, and then those are really like the main 4 things I would say you need to really spend your time on working on. If you mess up, it's not a big deal. Like, you can see I'm messing up all the time. It's not really a big deal, especially if you're just warming up. Like, who cares? It's all just about getting better, becoming a better player, and becoming better at editing. But yeah, I would just work on those things in creative. You don't have to, but those are just some of the things I work on, especially high ground retakes. High ground retakes are a really good way to just help your overall editing speed as well as editing ability, just because if you can do these crazy high ground retakes, well, then it's pretty simple just to do a simple wall edit, right? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you slap a like button on it. Make sure you slap a like button on it, comment what you want to see for a future video, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you guys come back for the next video, because I might be talking about how to improve your aim, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, and if you want to see any more mechanics videos. Have a good one, guys. Peace.